And is it working? Yes, we are live. Of course, got to do my usual audio check. Yeah, we are live. So, yeah, I'll probably get live chat up on my tablet as usual, just so I can read the chat, 'cause I can't read it from here. We already have somebody here. We have yeah, we already have Josh doing things. We have Romeggio. Federico Romeggio. I hope that's how you pronounce it. And Alvi Islam's here. We already have 5 people, which is good. Just gonna get the live chat on my tablet, just so I can, of course, read it. Okay, turn the volume down. You're Italian. That's quite cool. Got some Italians watching us. I mean, Deadslot watches it. He's part Italian. So yeah, I guess we've got another Italian. So first of all, how are we all doing? How's everything going in the land of the internet? Of course, there's been some like sad news related to Family Road Wars. I would like to dedicate this video, this live stream to Anarchy Begins, because if you haven't been keeping up with Bots and More, because if you haven't been keeping up with Bots and More, he said he's not feeling the motivation to do it anymore, so it's probably going to be the end of that series. So I would like to dedicate this video to Bots and More, to Anthony, and I will support you. And just if you are watching this, just remember this: I will support you in whatever future endeavors you go with. Well, and I'm kind of interested to see where you're going to take your channel now that you've decided to take a brief retirement. I mean, it might be forever, it might just be a brief retirement in Fan Made Road Wars. And if you ever do come back, we will respect you for it. Yeah, Josh and things. There are Italian robots, Mastiff and Zeus. So yeah, that's one thing I want to get off my chest. So yeah, this is sort of dedicated to Anarchy Begins, because it's a series that I quite like. It was a really underrated series in my opinion. And well, it's a shame that it's a shame that it's gone now. Okay. Well, yeah. So if Baltimore is watching this, I will support you in whatever your future endeavors will be. Yes. Josh doing things. You're probably a bit too late for the Christmas special now at this point. So I'm probably going to wait for a few more people, like wait until we get to 10 or something. That's usually when I start. So yeah, I didn't do one of these last month because I was planning on doing it the day after my birthday, but I was hungover. So yeah, I didn't do it in the end. Then I had to go back to school and that. But yeah, I was hungover. That's why there was no November Mayhem. That's why the Spinner edition had been pushed back. And as a result, because of some things that have been going on off camera, me recording, no, not even recording fights, just doing off air fights. Sadly, fan favorites Death Roll won't be here because they're going to be getting rebuilt after Series 2. Because as some of you may have noticed in things like the World Championships and that, they are getting a bit battered. So I decided to push Death Roll off to the sidelines for a bit and decide to bring in the explosive crates as a replacement. It would also be a good opportunity to show off a new robot. You'll find out who the competitors will be in a bit. Federico Romeggio. Maybe I can make Great White too. Who's Great White? Oh, shall I make Great White instead of Death Roll? That's the thing. I'm actually debating that now. Shall I keep it as Death Roll or shall I make it Great White? I mean, they're basically the same robot. It's just one is like a different recon. I might make it Great White actually because damn, doing that crocodile head is a pain in the ass. I think doing a shark head would be easier for me. So yeah, I might actually just make it Great White. I think that'll just be easier for me. I prefer the design of Death Roll, but Great White would be easier for me to make. And considering the amount of robots I have to update, or plan to update and plan to fix, then yeah, I might just go for Great White. So yeah, Death Roll's going to be retired after Series 2, and will be replaced with Great White for Series 3 onwards, if I even do a thing after Series 3. So yes, now we've got a decent amount of people. Let's just jump straight into our first fight. Hello, Crystal Carnage, you're here. And Car Guy 45. He is the guy with cars. Wait, but woman is an anagram of meow, so does that mean women is car? Someone's gonna take that joke way too seriously and then call me a sexist. I'm not. It's a joke. Don't take it seriously. Anyways, let's just get into our first matchup, where we have a robot who's making their Robot Wars Omega debut. Hypnodisc. Lots of people's favourite robot of all time in Robot Wars history. I thought I'd just shove the ball back for once. I mean, they've never really had a fight in Robot Wars Omega yet, so why not give them a go? They're a legend of Robot Wars Omega. They've been competing since pre-Series 1, way back in 2015. Oh, Crystal keeps leaving and then returning. We also have fan favourites Aftershock, the first ever Robot Rumble winner. If you all know, I mean, I've only done one at the minute, but Aftershock will be hoping to defend their Robot Rumble success this next year with that vicious vertical spinner and that self-righting arm. Seeded 10 for Series 2. And more than that in a bit as well, right at the end. And Cyberspinner, the reigning Mayhem champions. If you remember in the last Mayhem, the No Streamec edition, they absolutely destroyed Cobalt, ripping the spinner out and smashing him out the arena. Cobalt will be getting a new spinner after Series 2. But yeah, Cyberspinner hope to defend their Mayhem championship. An Ultimate champion as well. So 2 of the 3 robots in this fight have won something. But yeah, Hypnodisc though looking for a championship to its name, and the Core Patrol Zone for the CPZ. The fat space Triceratops Matilda, and everyone's favourite. He's been drinking the whiskey on Christmas. It's Virus. Oh no. The Roboteers stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. So here we go. Now, because I got a new phone, I actually have an actual timer now, so I don't have to keep looking back at the phone. And already, Hypnodisc's back armors came flying off and they flipped off. Oh, nice to have you back, Hypnodisc. You haven't had a Robot Wars Omega fight in like a whole year. You come back and then you get absolutely mullered. You know, that's an even worse comeback than, I don't know, what was a really crap WWE comeback? The Godfather, yeah, when he came back for the Royal Rumble. Or Jeff Jarrett. No, yeah. That was like a Jeff Jarrett level of coming back right there. And Hypnodisc been knocked up and over right there. Oh my god. This is not going well. And well, to quote, to sort of play in with the Jeff Jarrett, that's HYPNODISC. And they've been absolutely mangled already. Well, thanks for coming, Hypnodisc. I think you see why Hypnodisc didn't even bother applying for Series 2 now, don't you? And how they didn't even make it into Series 1. But now it's down to Cyberspinner and Aftershock. They're actually good machines. Oh, they just took a little hit out of Virus there. Virus, meanwhile, now the hold of Hypnodisc. Hypnodisc are on the floor flipper, and we're going to see them go flying. Yep, they go flying right there. And Matilda comes in with a little flip with her flipping tusks. And oh my god, out the arena goes Hypnodisc. Well, they didn't last very long, did they? Thought it'd be nice to bring Hypnodisc back, and I don't think they will be back for a while. Virus now grabbing a hold of Aftershock. Aftershock being dumped. Of course, Virus was nominated for House Robot of the Year in the Fan Robot Wars 2020. You'll find out if they won or not. Oh, but look at this! A great hit by Aftershock right there! Knocking Cyberspinner up and over. And the Mayhem champions got to be in all sorts of trouble. A Mayhem champion, an Ultimate champion. No, No, they've been righted. They're back in it. They're back in it. They're back in the battle. And now they're coming with a big hit. Very nearly got Aftershock out the arena just then. They very nearly did. This is an incredibly good fight to kick off the Spinner Mayhem. It's good to do the Mayhems again. I was debating whether I'd bring it back, but you know, they're fun. These are a lot of fun, and it gives you Rogue Wars Omega content each month, guaranteed. Aftershock falls on its face again, though. Oh, and now Cyberspinner's still trying to come in with the hits. They're still going to try and come with the damage. And they knock Aftershock up and over again. Aftershock on their backs, but they do so right. And Aftershock, if you just left them there, you probably could have won this fight, you idiots. I mean, what were you doing with it? Was your dad telling you to spin down and you just decided to ignore him just to deliberately piss him off? And, and now another big hit by Cyberspinner! And they do their party trick and smash another machine out the arena. They did it to Blood Pumper. They did it to Cobalt. And now they did it to Aftershock. Cease. Well, what a match to start things off. Now, I should probably read back through the comments right here. So, yeah, Cyberspinner. Aftershock doesn't need an update. They're actually good enough the way they are. They're actually one of my older models, but it's actually still a really good machine. I'm not updating them anytime soon. Maybe I could give them some wedge looks at the front. Maybe I'll think about it for Series 3. But Cyberspinner, that was brutal. Hypnodisc. That was a terrible comeback. Absolutely terrible. It was a great fight though. Oh, lots of people thought the champs would be going. But no, Cyberspinner just smashed Aftershock out the arena, and they are in the Mayhem final. And for once, the Mayhem champions don't go out in the first round. So yeah, that was a Hypnodisc, hypno shit, lol. Oh my god, yeah. That was a good fight though. That was a very good battle. House Rebels didn't do much. Matilda got that great flip on Hypnodisc out the arena, though. Wow, that was a great way to start things off. So let's just jump straight into our next matchup, which sees the stand-ins for Death Roll, the Explosive Crates. Yeah, the Explosive Crates are here, and they're here to say that they're based on Crash Bandicoot, which came out sometime in May. That's not true. It came out in June. But yes. These are two robots, well, actually cluster bots. They're going to be in the New Blood tournament next year as part of Maximum Overdrive 2. And they're both based on the Explosive Crates from Crash Bandicoot. Except they do both have these two very nice little drum spinners. I'm a massive fan of the Crash games, so I really wanted to make a Crash Bandicoot themed robot. And Dingo Dial is the best Crash Bandicoot character. And if you disagree with that, you're wrong. But as we all know, I have my very unique opinions when it comes to my favorite characters from a franchise. I always seem to end up liking the characters the fan base don't give a shit about. It seems to happen every single time. Bakio from JoJo. Anyway, now we have the fan-made Robot Wars Legend Unique, a legendary machine, that's competed in. I think it's competing in six. It's competed in 6 fan-made Robot Wars series now at this point. Of course, debuted in Robo War back in 2008, I think, which makes this a Crystal. You didn't even spell Sophia's right. Look, this is what I mean by I always end up liking the characters that the fan base doesn't give a crap about. Sophia is like my favourite meta runner character, and the fan base can't even spell her name right. Like, what the hell? Anyways, yeah, but back to Unique. One of the oldest fan robots still going, a 12-year-old veteran, I believe, at this point. Made its debut in Robo War back in 2008, I'd like to say. A Robo War Series 3 champion. Legendary machine. And of course, a Robo War champion. Has done really well, and it's been making waves in Carnage as well. It's been doing pretty well in that. Hasn't appeared in Grand Slam just yet, but I know World of Wardrobe has one. Appeared in J33 production series before it got taken down. And, well, yeah, they're here in Robo War again. We haven't seen them since the Robot Rumble, but a decent full-body spinner. And now we have probably one of the favourites for this fight. Probably a fan favourite here in Rogue Wars Omega, Endgame. If you've been watching the World Championships, spoiler warning, right here, but this machine basically showed up in the World Championships and ate a bunch of robots. A very destructive machine. They will be in Series 2. They're in Heat E. I believe in the same heat as Cobalt. Of course, I've recorded it all, so I know how it does in that, but I'm not going to say. But yeah, Endgame, utter beast of a machine, and we'll see how it does in the Mayhem. And the core patrol zone for the CPZs. It's Growler. He's here to get abused, probably. And we have Rhino with his lifting thing that always falls off. Hello, Dead Slot 142. You just missed the first match. Cyberspinner are in the Mayhem final. And hello, Elite. So, Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. So here we go. Let's get this fight up and underway. And already Endgame goes off the Robo War Legends. Meanwhile, the explosive crates now coming in. Growler coming in with a good attack and going to try and shoot down in onto Unique. Meanwhile, Endgame and the explosive crates. Look at that blow. Nitro, though. Nitro comes in with a great attack in onto Endgame. Endgame gets sent flying there. TNT now coming for a good hit. Look at this. They're all ganging up in onto Endgame, but Endgame retaliates back and knocks one of them on their backs, and that seems to be a bit of a weakness there. And on goes the other one on their side, and well, this was a very valiant performance by them. Oh no, Unique, right, Unique, you're in the pit, what are you doing? I don't, and out goes Nitro. Well, so that means it's now down to Endgame and TNT. I don't know what Unique was doing. That was like some Iron Brutes levels of driving right there. And, well, it is down to Endgame and TNT now. Of course, the drum and the spinner are colliding. TNT is fighting for his brother left. It's kind of like, I was going to make another WWE reference, but I decided not to because I really need to stop with those because no one actually gets them. You know what, one more. It's like when Christian was fighting on his own without the edge. There we go. WWE reference quota has reached 1 million. Now can I have my Reddit gold? Anyways, now TNT comes in with another big slam right there and onto Endgame. And Endgame are surprisingly struggling right now. Although they are revving up that spinner once again. And a big hit right there. And give credit to them. This is a great debut for the wild cards. But they were eventually knocked out of the arena by the Kiwi Killer. And, well, that was a very scary match for Endgame. But they were able to pull it off. And I guess that makes Endgame to Randy Orton. I'm still pissed about the fact that Randy Orton beat Christian. Come on, just give Christian a time for glory, man. Come on, Randy Orton, man. Why'd you got to do this? Cease. I have no clue what Unique was doing that fight. Unique could have done so much better, though. It's a really powerful spinner in my series. It's just very rarely gets a chance to show because it either gets like ganged up on or fights a durable robot like Plan B or does that. But yeah, Endgame gets an incredibly lucky victory, actually. I thought the explosive crates would actually pull it off for a second then. But Endgame were able to fight back strongly. And when you're fighting a middleweight like that, all you need is one big enough hit to send them out. The dangers of the clusterbot, really. Endgame, they go through to the Mayhem final. So that leaves one last fight in the So that leaves one last fight in the for the first round. We're going to leave Rhino in because he didn't do anything. Let's put him in with his buddy Virus. And what an interesting fight this is. This is a really open match. I'm not too sure which way it will go. We have Infernal Contraption returning after its encounter with Megahertz LT, where it got flipped out the arena by Megahertz LT of all things. It's got a spinner at the front. It's a decent replica, actually. Fun fact, when I was making it, it was originally meant to be Pulverizer from Dutch Series 2, but when I finished it, I just looked at it and thought, I just accidentally made Infernal Contraption. So yeah, that's how it came to be. Yeah, it's been updated a little bit. It's been bulked up a bit, kind of like World of Woodrow's one. I just put him in it because I really like my replica of it. Will it do well though? Probably not. It's kind of more just a novelty bot more than anything else. I probably should be reading the comments. So yeah, unique. You were the king of the spinners. What was that? Yeah. And oh, Perma Pits aren't unique thing. They kind of are. In my series, there are no APDs. Unless it's a no holds barred match, but we haven't had one of those yet. Now we come to the real contenders. First of all, Monsoon, the big bastard. They're going to be rebuilt after this because they're too big. I'm going to smallen them down a bit. They're going to be put on a bit of a diet. But yeah, they're a really good machine. A very destructive bar spinner at the front. And we don't really get to see it too much in Robot Wars Omega. They, of course, didn't even bother applying for Series 2. But they are going to be trying to qualify for Series 3, so we'll see how they do here. A pretty good machine. And, of course, they got the Nuts mini-bots because Team Nuts now works with Team... yeah. And then we come up to probably the favourites for this fight, I'd say. The #1 contenders for the Ultimate Challenge, Yin and Yang 2. Now, for those who haven't watched Robomania, Yin and Yang 2, of course, were in an 8-bot #1 contender tourney, where they won, actually, beating Death Strawberry in the finals. So they do have a championship to their name, and they're looking for the Ultimate Challenge next year, where they'll be fighting Roadkill. But that's a long time way away. That's not until September. But they're looking for a Mayhem championship here. So, Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate. So, it should be an interesting fight here. None of these robots really have been put in the main spotlight just yet, but maybe one of them will. Well, I don't think it's going to be Infernal Contraption, and Infernal Contraption are just getting ganged up here by Yin and Yang 2. Now, Infernal Contraption being smashed about right here in a minute. In comes the Nuts mini-bots, though, getting in underneath Yang 2, and now in comes the vertical spinner of Monsoon, who are trying to cause some damage right here. And, oh, look at this, a big hit right there from Yin, but look at this, they go straight into Virus. Now, Yin and Yang, they haven't had the best start in Robot Wars Omega, but they really came back to make an impact. Wow, Infernal Contraption, you're beating up a mini-bot. That is so impressive. That is so impressive. Wow. But no, Yin and Yang 2, they haven't had the best start. Of course, they lost the first ever recorded fight, Request Fights. Fight night Request Fights #1. Oh, well, there goes Infernal Contraption. Jeez, Yin just jumped over the pit. But ever since they got on the Shreemex on, they have been doing a lot better, actually. Of course, yeah, they had that World Championship failure, and failed to qualify for Series 2. But with a middleweight 3rd place of Yang 2 and winning the #1 contenders tourney, I reckon we could be seeing big things from them in the future. They are going to try and apply for Series 3, but oh, that was a big hit right there by Monsoon. Yin 2 upended, but they do manage to sell right. Giving our Yang, oh, a big shot right there in onto one of the Nuts mini-bots. And now Monsoon trying to go after it for some reason. And, oh, Monsoon being hit up by Yang 2 there. No, Yang 2 comes with a big hit right there, knocking Monsoon up onto its side. Yin 2 now coming in for another hit. Monsoon managed to get back down. This is a very good battle here in a minute. Monsoon is struggling. I think Yin and Yang are too small for them to beat. Now, Monsoon, for a brief period of time, were an unbeaten machine. They, of course, recently became not unbeaten after losing to somebody. I can't remember who. Oh, but now Monsoon trying to come for that spinner once again, but they're getting way too close to Virus for their own good. Again, way too close to Virus for their own good. And, oh, one of the Nuts mini-bots gets smashed away. And, honestly, I think we could be going on our way to our first judge's decision. I mean, of course, we have a minute left of the fight, and no one's been eliminated yet. Oh, that was so plucky by one of the Nuts mini-bots, though, to knock Yang 2 in the pit. Monsoon, I have no clue what they're doing. They need to adjust their spinner right there. They have adjusted it, and now they can't have a big hit, but they damaged Virus, and Virus, oh no, he's not happy about that. He's not happy about that. He's lifting Monsoon up. Monsoon are upended. They're on their side. Virus trying to come for a good hit right there, and Yin comes in with a massive shot right there as well. Monsoon, they do manage to get back down, And Monsoon is still revving up that spinner. That was another big hit. But I think this fight is going to go to the judges. And look at Yin Shrimek at the end. Cease. Well, that was a weird alarm. I didn't set it. I probably should have said something funny, but that was a good fight, actually. Now, as usual, who do you think won? This is going to be very close. Of course, damage, control, and aggression is the criteria. Yeah, it's just yeah. We're just waiting. So whoever you think won, please leave it in the comments down below. Yeah, I'll just be waiting. I'll probably read back through the comments. Yin and Yang 2 ruined your chances, bruh. Yeah. Virus's head come off. Virus's head did stay on. So yeah. The horizontal spinner of Monsoon. I meant to say vertical. Shut up. Wow, when Infernal Contraption is so powerful, it beat a mini bot. I'm never retiring Infernal Contraption. It's not a great machine, but it's such a good replica. It's probably one of my best Connect replicas. I'll never have to retire it. Okay, people seem to be going for Yin and Yang 2 at the minute. It's a really close fight, though. If I was to judge it, I would probably go for Yin and Yang 2 on control and aggression, but Monsoon would probably win on damage due to one of them being bruh in the pit. But yeah, don't underestimate the mini bots, but yeah, I do like my Infernal Contraption as well, jostling things, even though it probably will never win, but it looks good. It looks good. I'll probably just have it just for live events. I don't think it'll be applying for Series 3. But, you know, just have it randomly show up, like, have a, like commit, like, a, I don't know, a bloody, the Titus O'Neil in, like, the Robot Rumble, where it shows up, but it fails to enter the ring. That would be funny. Yeah. That mini-bot play is bold. This is not the first fight, Teresa Hillman. You missed the first few fights. So, okay. So people are going for Yin and Yang 2. And Yin and Yang 2 will be the robot to go through to the Mayhem finals. So, yeah. Genuinely, though. I know none of you lot are fans of WWE. I know only a few of you are fans of WWE, but for those who are, just look up Titus O'Neil, the greatest Royal Rumble entrance. It is genuinely one of the funniest things ever. it's so funny. While you're at it, just I don't know, look up something relating to Santino Marella as well. He's a legend. Anyways, now it's time for the Mayhem final. We have the Mayhem champion, Cyberspinner. Got very lucky in that fight against Aftershock, but they're still a good machine. We have Endgame. That's the Avengers Endgame theme. But you know, at the end of the day, it's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about control and if you can take it. It's all about I need to stop these wrestling references, man. Wrestling and Metal Runner is the only thing that's on my mind at the minute, I swear to God. And of course we have Yin and Yang 2 with their vicious ring spinners. So we have a full body spinner, a vertical spinner, not horizontal, and a ring spinner. Really, wait, what do you got against Triple H, Crystal? What do you got against Hunter Hearst Helmsley? Anyways, the core of Trozzo for the CPZs, we have the big purple hedgehog as Deadslot 142 calls her. It's Matilda. And we have Growler with those gnashing jaws. So people think that either Endgame. so people going for Endgame and Yin and Yang actually for predictions. Well, people are predicting Endgame. Some hope for Yin and Yang. Endgame is the only one of these robots that doesn't have a championship to its name, of course. Mayhem champions and Ultimate Challenge champions, winners of the #1 contenders tourney. Endgame doesn't have nothing. They drawed in that live stream with the house robots, and they didn't win the world championships in the end, despite a really valiant effort. So who's going to go for it? I'm really sorry for the references, Crystal. My brain my brain right now, it only works wrestling references. What if I just randomly read out the CM Punk pipe bomb? Because I just copy and pasted it onto my. I'm not going to read it out, but yeah, here we go. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate. So will we have a tile defense? Well, I want to elaborate. I don't think so. What is Cyberspinner doing? Growler's dead. Cyberspinner's dead. I forgot to start the timer. This is off to an incredible start. Let's just wait 10 seconds because I forgot to start the timer, and that's only fair. Word life. This is basic fuckonomics. Okay, the fight's starting up again. And sorry, I just read Crystal's comment. So I started singing fuckonomics, and jeez, well, this is fuckonomics. Cyberspinner are gone. Wow, that was brutal. So now it's down to, well, a Chinese clusterbot and the New Zealand Vert. And oh, a massive shot right there. Look at the sheer height. Yin and Yang 2 are getting here at the hands of Endgame. I think the arena is struggling a bit here as well. Endgame now, oh, out the arena goes Yang 2. And I don't think Yin and Yang will be coming out on top in this, Mayhem, unless if we get a miracle. But will we get that miracle? Well, Yin trying to charge straight in and onto Endgame. Endgame now, oh, a big shot right there from Yin. Endgame are knocked up and over, and now they're going to try and capitalize on the beast. Not the beast incarnate, just the Kiwi beast, the New Zealand beast. Endgame right here. And, well, Endgame now coming in another massive shot right there. In onto the significantly smaller Yin and Yang. But look at this. They're really close to the pit. This is going to be... No! And Endgame just managed to survive. Cease. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. One ending. That was a roadkill quality ending right there. Yin and Yang. What was that? You came so close to winning, Yin, but then you knocked Endgame away from the pit and then bounced in yourself. Fortunately, though, Endgame is liked, so people won't be too salty at that. Rapid roadkill. Even I was pissed at that. Oh, sorry. I just have a sore throat. Man, that was an immense final, though. I have to admit that was intense. We have a new Mayhem champion, Endgame, right here. They will of course be trying to defend it in the January Mayhem. I got to add Endgame to the list of Road Wars Omega champions for a reason that I'm not going to say why. I mean, I just like to keep a catalogue of my champions, man. Shut up, definitely not planning someone for the future. Anyways, so yeah, that was an incredibly good episode, actually. Let me just see how much time we have left. Yeah, let's go up to 40 minutes as usual. So now the next theme. Of course, you get to come up with the next theme. For Endgame, of course, it has to be something that Endgame can go into. So I think there are lots of possibilities. You can go for like international robots, battle bots, verts, I don't know. Blue-colored weapons, that could be interesting. Robots that appeared in their own in tourneys, not in their own country. That, do I have enough robots for that? I mean, I suppose I could have Death Roll. No, Great White. Yin and Yang actually fits that. They're actually in the laws that they're a Chinese machine. Red Bull, I'm not too sure. How about robots from the Southern Hemisphere? Let me see where the Southern Hemisphere is. I'm taking GCSE geography. I should bloody know. I should bloody know where the Southern Hemisphere is. Southern Hemisphere. Okay. I'm just looking it up. Blue-colored weapons could be interesting. Actually, I wonder if I have enough though. I mean, okay, so Argentina, you know, all these epic stuff. Oh, Asia. I got all of Asia. I got all of Africa as well. I could go for so we could have crustacean as well, maybe. Maybe. So like South Africa, Brazil, India. So I could have some like robots. I could have like supernova and I'm actually liking the Saladins one. So let's see if I have enough. Supernova, Great White, Crustacean, Endgame, Yin and Yang 2, Killer Queen, Greedy Snake. Do I have any more? I'm fairly certain I do. I'm fairly certain I do. Yasagi. I nearly forgot Yasagi. I have them. And I know I definitely have one more. Oh, Mercury. Mercury. What's his name? What's his name now? Neptune's robot. So yeah, that could and Orby Blade. Yeah, Orby Blade and yeah, head-on collision from Sweden. Lol. I need to make Black Dragon as well. So expect me to make a Black Dragon next year when I have the time. So yeah, I think that's going to be the next theme. The Southern Hemisphere theme. That could be a lot of fun. I mean, we could see the return of the likes of Orby and we could even have Yasagi. I'm planning on upgrading Yasagi because I've seen how it looks now. I've seen. I want to give it the wedge looks that it has, and I also want to make that back thing a lot bigger. I have lots of robot updates planned to get through. So yeah. No. Neptune robotics robot. Mercury. Could be a possibility. Who knows? So how much time do we have left? We have 4 minutes. Well, it's actually 3 minutes ish. Oh, Orby's Northern Hemisphere. Bruh. Okay, that's kind of cringe. So I guess I have enough time just to say just some minor updates. First of all, is that Series 2 is coming out next week, actually. No, not next week. No, yes, it will be next week. It will start this Thursday, next Thursday, with the Seed Slaughter. I have to still put it into Premiere. And then there's also the Fan-Made Robot Wars Awards coming out tomorrow. If you haven't set your reminder for that, set it up right now. It's Theo Hummel did a fantastic job with the editing, and Alvi Islam made a beautiful logo for it. Yeah, so please do set your reminder for it. It's a lot of fun. And what else? I don't know. I don't know. I don't actually know. Yeah, so yeah, Robot Wars Omega Series 2 is coming up very shortly. Set your reminder for the Fan-Made Robot Wars Awards. If you haven't already, watch the alternative first round Christmas special. It was a lot of fun, actually, to record. One of my all-time favourite videos to do. Yeah, of course, Rick Baltimore. Of course, I've made my sort of speech about it. I will support you in whatever your future endeavours will be, Anthony Baltimore. So if you want to hear me sort of, yeah, because of course this is kind of dedicated to Baltimore, and Anarchy Begins. And what else? Meta Runner Season 2. Yeah, I don't know. How much time do we have left? I could give my mini hot takes on that too. 1 minute and a half. Yeah, why not? I might as well just say my random thoughts. I fucking hate Massa. I don't care what anyone says. I hate him so much. He's genuinely like the worst. He's worse than Evelyn. He's worse than Evelyn in every single way. Actually, that's a bit harsh, but man, I really don't like that man. Crystal's just writing Thugonomics. Fair enough. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know. I know Crystal was a fan of Massa as a character, so I don't know how he's going to respond to my opinions on him. And yeah, we've nearly hit thing. Word life. This is basic Thugonomics. Word. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna try and play it on my phone at full volume, just to wrap it up. Because what else is there to do? I don't have anything else to say. Here we go. Thugonomics. When will SpongeBob appear in Meta Runner? What have I become? Evelyn is the hated child. The thing with Evelyn though is that you're meant to hate her, And like, she's actually not a terribly written character. You're meant to absolutely hate her, and I will be lying if I say it didn't work. Although Sophia is the best character, and if you disagree with me on that, you are officially my. I don't actually care, to be honest. You can have an opinion, but like, damn, the fan base really don't care about her. It's kind of funny. Anyway, wonder how well you can hear this. Just to round it up. Until next time, the bot builder out. The bot builder. Wait, no. Right. I just saw Crystal. Right. Okay. This is going on for a little bit longer. What do you mean, Crystal? Okay. But Bella's a good character. She's probably she's like my third favorite, I'd say, next to Lux and Sophia. She's a really good character, actually. One of my favorites. But what do you mean by fuck Sophia, man? What? Okay, you're officially getting demodded on my server now, Crystal. Anyways, back to the funny John Cena song to wrap it up. And until next time, the bot builder out.